If you have followed horse racing through many winters, you have probably asked yourself this question at least once. Why is it that every winter, front-running horses seem so hard to beat? It may look like coincidence, but this is not random at all. The repeated dominance of front-runners in winter racing comes from clear structural reasons. Once you understand those reasons, winter racing becomes much easier to read. Today, we will carefully and logically explain why front-running horses gain such a strong advantage in winter. This knowledge can become a powerful weapon for your winter racing predictions. In just 10 seconds, we will reveal the core logic of winter horse racing. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to receive Jeongjojun horse racing predictions as quickly as possible. Your support helps strengthen Jeongjojun AI horse racing research. First, we must start with the most basic factor: temperature. As temperatures drop, a horse's muscle response changes significantly. Horses have far more sensitive and delicate muscle reactions than humans. In cold conditions, explosive acceleration becomes difficult. Muscles tighten, blood circulation slows, and producing maximum power becomes harder. What does this mean? Late closing runs and sudden mid to late race accelerations are far more difficult in winter than in summer or autumn. Cold air stiffens muscles, reduces flexibility, and interferes with sharp movements. It is similar to an athlete trying to perform at full intensity without proper warm-up in cold weather. Forced acceleration not only increases injury risk, but also leads to a clear drop in performance. Front-running horses operate differently. From the moment the gates open, they establish their own rhythm and maintain a steady pace. They rely on sustained speed, not explosive bursts. This approach places less strain on muscles and allows energy to be used efficiently in cold conditions. It is like an engine that has already warmed up, running at stable output. In winter, this difference directly affects race results. Closers often react a fraction too late, take one step less, and by then the front runner is already near the finish line. While closers burn large amounts of energy trying to surge, front runners conserve power and distribute energy efficiently, maintaining strength all the way to the wire. This difference in muscle response is a key factor that determines winter racing outcomes. The second reason is race psychology. In winter, jockeys become noticeably more conservative. This is not only a mental factor, but also a strategic response to track conditions and horse safety. Cold temperatures, unpredictable footing, and the risk of slipping make aggressive tactics far less attractive. As a result, winter racing sees fewer wide moves, less intense early pressure, and fewer risky speed battles. Safety-oriented decisions dominate. This creates an ideal environment for front-running horses. Once a horse secures the lead and a clean position, it can control the race more easily than expected. While competitors hesitate and watch each other, the leader creates space and stability. In summer, jockeys often think, "Let's press again, maybe we can catch him." In winter, the mindset shifts to, "Secure position first, do not overextend." As a result, front runners often cruise comfortably, while horses behind hesitate until it is too late. The third reason is the illusion of track firmness. Many fans believe winter tracks produce faster times because the surface is harder. This is partially true. Cold ground becomes more compact and stable. However, a harder track also means greater friction for horses running steadily at the front. This friction provides stability and efficiency. For horses trying to accelerate sharply from behind, the same friction becomes resistance. Front runners distribute their energy gradually. Closers must expend a large amount of power all at once. This is why many horses appear to be closing late, only to suddenly lose momentum near the finish. Visually, it looks competitive. Physically, the horse has already used up its strength. This is one reason late fade-outs are common in winter racing. The fourth factor is the importance of the start. In winter racing, the break from the gate often determines half of the result. Cold weather affects nerve response and reaction speed. A slow start in winter is far harder to recover from than in warmer seasons. Catching up requires extra energy, and winter conditions punish excessive energy use. The more a horse tries to make up ground, the more energy it burns, creating a vicious cycle. This strongly favors horses with proven early speed, clean gate breaks, and strong coordination with their jockeys. A good start allows front runners to secure position, avoid pressure, and control the pace. In winter, a clean break is often essential for victory. The fifth reason is seasonal energy conservation. In cold weather, horses naturally try to conserve energy. This is not emotional behavior, but a physiological response. Cold conditions slow metabolism and increase the energy required to maintain body temperature. As a result, horses instinctively avoid unnecessary exertion. The most efficient running style in winter is front running. Clear vision, minimal interference, and fewer sudden speed changes reduce wasted energy. Front running horses maintain their own pace, limit energy loss, and preserve strength to the finish. Winter physiology amplifies this efficiency. To summarize, winter racing favors steady endurance over explosive acceleration, stability over risk, and efficient energy use over sudden bursts of power. That is why front-running horses dominate winter racing. In winter, asking one simple question solves half the betting puzzle. Can this horse secure the lead? Winter racing is not about discovering hidden potential. It is about understanding fixed and predictable race structures. At the center of those structures stands the front-running horse. Remember this. Subscribe, like, and turn on notifications to receive Jeongjojun horse racing predictions as quickly as possible. Your support helps advance Jeongjojun AI horse racing research. Thank you.